Okay, let's play the game. Only 8 hours in. Xbox controller working today. The trio learns the name of the phantom town they're headed to, Full Sense. As the train is nearing the station, only inky blackness can be seen through the window. Feeling uneasy, Layton and the others steady themselves as they prepare to venture into Full Sense. Alright, so where can I go? Okay. Alright, give me... ooh, okay, okay. One more. Gotta be one more. Yep, there we go. Can I be greedy? Can I get one more? Alright, I think that's it. Alright, what you got for me? Oh, funny running into you here. Hello, howdy, hi, and all that. Hey, you're the mailman. Yup. I've got mail to deliver here, but it's so dark that it always takes forever. No wonder the people always seem so on edge here. Well, that's all more reason I need to bring a little sunshine into everyone's life with the mail. Wow, you deliver letters all the way out here? Sure do, and I've got a schedule to keep while doing it. Well, on that note, I'll be off. See you around. It would seem our friend the postman works a very, very wide area for a mail delivery. Really? But how does he do 2 routes every single day? Unless he has some kind of jetpack, that's just impossible. You may think so, Luke, but our world is full of inexplicable phenomena. This is but one of many. I guess so, but it still seems pretty much impossible to me. Turn down the volume just a little bit too much for myself. Alright, let's move on. Oof. Are you alright there, Flora? You don't look well. I'm not sure. I just started feeling sick all of a sudden. You're as pale as a sheet. We'll find a place for you to rest straight away. I don't see any hotels around. If there were, you'd think there'd be a sign or something. Despite the lack of advertising, I'd say one of those buildings over there is a hotel. Okay, well, we can help out Flora in a little bit. Got okay, that's not what I wanted to do. In front of the town train station are 4 buildings standing in a row. One of these 4 is supposedly the local hotel, though it lacks a sign. Even so, if you study the area carefully, you should be able to tell which of the buildings is a hotel. Can you figure out which of these 4 buildings is the hotel? So, I think I got it, but I was originally going to be like, oh, this has like a little rooster on top, so it must be that. But this has an H, an O, a T, an E, and an L right here. So I'm going to go with C.
Let's see if this works.
Hey.
Piece of cake.
All right, man. That's right. The windows and door of the building C spell out the word hotel. That was silly. That puzzle always gets you. Hey, Dream Fluff. How are you doing, Flora? Any better? A little bit. Think with a little rest, I'll be back to my old self. Flora, Luke and I are going back out to learn more about the town. Why don't you stay here for a while and rest up? Wow, you just go and leave her there. Leave her in this place that we know nothing about. I haven't even seen a person here except for the mailman. A little bit of risky business. Yes, take it easy for a while, Flora. We'll be back before long. Thanks, Luke. Be careful out there, you two. Or, you too, Professor. I got that far easier than you did. I got lucky, you know. Do you think Flora's gonna be alright? I wouldn't fret too much, Luke. You may just be exhausted from our long journey. I think our best course of action now is to gather what information we can and hurry back to the hotel. After all, a gentleman never keeps a lady waiting. I don't know why that's important, knowing who's walking around with us. Oh, where's my hint coins? There we go. I was like, why did the music just do that? Like, what the heck? Well, what is up with your face? Good evening, sirs. I do hope the young lady traveling with you feels better soon. Give me a puzzle. Fine. You'll be dining with the crew, and you'll be naked. Everything I've seen leads me to believe that Dr. Schrader visited Fulsense, the Elysian box, and the facts we need to solve the mystery of his death are close by. Sure of it. You think whoever stole the Elysian box might be hiding here as well? Still too early to tell. But I'll know more if we can figure out why Dr. Schrader ventured out here in the first place. For now, our best course of action is to search for anything connected to the Elysian box. Let's get to it then. Lead the way, Professor. I'm guessing there's, like, people aren't dying. I'm guessing they're just disappearing. And they're coming to this town. That was maybe, like, against their will or something. Mark my words, Samuel. It's here in town. I can guarantee that. You are to scour every inch of this place and bring it back to me at once. Got it? Oh, come on, Unco. Do you really think it's everything people say it is? I don't know. Kind of sounds like a lot of baloney to me. Are my ears playing tricks on me? I could have sworn you just told me that my information was wrong. You're in no position to be lecturing me on the subject. Now get out there and start looking. Okay, no need to blow a gasket, I'm going. What do you think Mr. Beluga and the train conductor were talking about, Professor? It would appear that they too are on the hunt for something. Oh, look over there, Professor. What on earth could that be? I was gonna be like, it's a puzzle. Some variety of strange book. Perhaps someone dropped it while running about town. Yikes, get a load of this crazy cover. What's this symbol on it? Let's have a look. The symbol seems to be in the shape of a goat. Well, whatever it is, it gives me the willies. But I do wonder what's written inside. Hard to say with the book locked up tight as it is, isn't it? Still, the symbol is very intriguing. Say, Professor, maybe somebody in that antique shop over there can tell us something about it. Excellent idea, Luke. Let's begin our investigation there. Old diary. Yep, it was him. You know, I didn't say his name, but I got the description. Beluga seems to be working Sammy like a dog, sending him all over town in a frantic search for some unknown item. It's unclear why Beluga would set up a secret train connected to Fulsense, but it's clear this item is very important to him. What could it be? We're gonna visit the antique shop, and it's local. Okay. go there just yet. We're looking for hint coins. Okay, well. Look who it is. Man, I was about to say, are there really no hint coins? And there's probably one more hiding somewhere. Way up. Alright. I picked up the old diary. Okay, interesting. New tea set. Relaxing. Let's just get the tea stuff out of the way. And by out of the way, I mean I'm gonna try one time, and then I'm just gonna leave that for the end of this. Can't make anything new with that ingredient? What? That's some bull crap. You know what I'm gonna do though? I'm gonna save. Because you know what I don't do enough? I don't save. In this game, anyway. That is incredibly obnoxious. And there's stuff all over the place. There we go. There we go. Inspector Chelmy, where did you come from? Took the words right out of my mouth, laddie. Wasn't expecting to see you two in a place like this. After some field work in Dropstone, I was able to deduce that this town and the Elysian box are linked. Dr. Schrader had stockpiled quite the stack of research on the Elysian box. The criminal I'm in pursuit of, more likely than not, killed the doctor to get his hands on the box. So instead of chasing the man, I decided to chase the box. When I find it, I'll find the culprit. Oh, that's a solid bit of reasoning there. I didn't expect that from the inspector. Did you say something, lad? No, sir, not a word. Good, because I've got no time for idle chit-chat. I think it's from the movie You Got Served, where Mr. Rad says, chatta chatta chit chit. So, just, I felt the need to repeat that. I've got a murder to catch and cart back to London. Come along, Barton, we're leaving. I mean, yes, sir. Sorry. Guess we're talking to this guy. Good day! Are you out shopping for anything in particular? I apologize, but we're not here to shop today. However, I was wondering, have you ever heard of an antique called the Elysian box? Oh dear, here we go with that box again. You know, you're the third party to ask about it today. The third? Those two those two detectives you saw here just asking about it, and half an hour ago there was a young lady. She seemed interested in knowing whether anyone had been searching for the box around town. That's the daughter, I bet. Daughter of Mr. Anderson, I believe. Katya? Can you describe the young lady? Oh, she was quite the beauty. She wasn't a local, but she had a face that seemed familiar. And the officers, well, they said they were here on official police investigation. I'll tell you what I've told everyone today. I wish I could help, but this box you're after is news to me. One of my visitors, I forget who, mentioned something about the box having quite a history behind it. If the thing was ever in full sense, it might be worth checking at the Herzen Museum. Where might we find this museum? Just look for the big building in the middle of town, a ways to the north. The museum causes a wealth of documents, or houses a wealth of documents celebrating the history of our town. Man, reading is hard today. This is all extremely useful. Thank you for the suggestion. We'll be sure to pay the museum a visit. Oh, before you run off, would you mind if I took a look at that book you've got there? Feel free, my good man. Yes, the construction is quite unusual for a book of its age. Lovely work and very rare, I'd say. Would you happen to know anything about the symbol on this book's cover? I was just about to comment on how familiar that symbol feels, though it has no significance I'm aware of. I must confess that what drew my eye to the book were its locks. Old gadgets always fascinate me. Its construction is very basic, so you might be able to turn the locks with any old key you stumble upon. As a matter of fact, here, why don't we see if this key does the trick? My way of saying thank you for showing me something interesting. Oh, many thanks, my good man. Each key unlocks another old diary chapter. Gee, it's too bad we didn't find out more about that book in there. It certainly would have been nice, but we'll have to put the book aside for now. Time to pay a visit to the Herzen Museum. Away! You know, puzzle. Heard all about you, Missy. I know you've been asking around town about that box. Oh, but And before you say anything, I don't care who your dear old dad is. No one's above the law. In my eyes, anyone out chasing the Elysian box moves to the top of my suspects list. No, you've got it all wrong. Sir? You wouldn't mind. What is it, Barton? Can't you see I'm in the middle of something here? Yes, about that, sir. The criminal we seek killed a man to obtain the Elysian box. So the villain should have it already. The young lady was our culprit. You'd have no need to ask around about the box, in my opinion, sir. Oh, is that so, Barton? I don't recall ever asking you for your analysis on the situation. Terribly sorry, sir. Please forgive my momentary lapse in judgment. I'll just be going now. Barton, get back here this instant. I'll have your nightstick, I swear. Hey, that's the girl we saw back at the station in Dropstone. What was her name? Katie? No, that's not it. I believe you're thinking of Mr. Anderson's daughter, Katya. Yes, that's the one. Who'd have thought she'd be headed to the same place as us? Yes, what a coincidence. Truly a coincidence indeed. And coins. Coins everywhere. Ooh, okay. Can I get one more? One more, please. I was gonna say, I've seen this guy before. Now, there's a couple of mugs I've seen before. Hey, I know you. And I know fate, because that's what brought you, me, and that swell tea set of yours together. Now that we're all reunited, I'd say we celebrate with a cup of tea. Brew me something nice, would you? You want us to make tea for you? That's right, whippersnapper. But nothing fancy. A cup of Bell Classic will do the trick. So easy to make, even a baby could do it. A baby with a magic tea set, that is. Anywho, all you need is some oasis leaf, a little brisk berry, and a sprinkle of bell tart seed. And brew. Oasis leaf, brisk berry, bell tart. Brew that up. Serve. There we go. That's how you do this. Fantabulous. A smile spreads across Dashin Scarfin's face. Seems restored and cheerful. Not a bad cup of tea you make, Shorty. Of course, you wouldn't have pulled it off without my expert direction, so don't get cocky. You know, this town is filled with thirsty folks. You got the tea set, so the way I see it, it's your responsibility to help people. If you manage to help everyone out with a tea break, good things will happen. This, I promise. Gosh, Professor, what do you think? How much good can we really do with one cup of tea? Oh, a fair bit, Luke. A gentleman never underestimates the power of a cup of hot tea. Well, when you put it like that, I suppose it couldn't hurt to spread the wealth. A puzzle, that's what I'm talking about. Golly, you two are running around a lot. Makes me tired just watching you. Why don't you rest a spell with this puzzle I got here? Yeah, give me a puzzle. I've been waiting for a puzzle. Ooh, crazy puzzle too. Here are 4 circular flower beds, each with a radius of 10 feet. The way they're arranged forms a space between them. Can you find the area in square feet of the section colored red below? Ignore the width of the border around the flower beds when calculating your answer. Best of luck on this one. Oh, they want all of this. I was gonna be like, oh, maybe I could just get away with 40, you know, because I thought that they just wanted the centerpiece, but nope. I legit just have no freaking clue. You used all 3 hint coins? I was about to say, let's use some hint coins on this one. And you do not know? Alright, don't bother thinking about pi. You don't need it to solve this one. That even crossed my mind. If you draw straight lines between the 4 center points of each of the flower beds, it makes a square. From the points where 2 flower beds touch, draw 2 diagonal lines that cut through the center of the diagram and end where 2 other flower beds touch. Those 2 lines should divide that middle space between all 4 flower beds into 4 neat sections. What can you learn from those 4 sections? We do that. Yep. Like that. I don't know. I'm not a math person, and my goodness. We're just gonna have to bust out the answer on this one. Like 110%, I just have no clue. Math puzzles are the bane of my existence. See, this is 89. Flower bed fun. This is Why is it telling me all this? Like, my goodness. Don't forget the lines from the midpoint of each bed. Okay, so here's why I have no clue. Just for reference. I don't know anything about geometry. I think I failed my first geometry class when I was in school. Or if I didn't fail it, I got I did really poorly. And so I think I had to take it again. And ever since I took that geometry class, I've never had to use geometry in my entire life ever again, except for when I took perspective in college, because I'm an art student. And geometry kind of became useful there. A tiny bit. But it's been a while since I've been to college. It's been a while since I did geometry. And even when I did geometry, I was really bad at it. So, oh, wow, I would have... Oh, okay. I see where they were going with this. I don't really get how they get their answer, but I see where they were going with this. So yeah, the answer is 400 somehow.
This should do the trick. And there we have it.
Nice job. The red section has an area of 400 square feet. If you quarter the space between the flower beds and fit the pieces into the circle as shown on the diagram on the right, you can turn the circle into a square. Once you do, the sides of the square will have the same length as the diameter of a single flower bed, 20 feet. Square this number and you'll get the area and your answer. But what about this stuff up here? Oh, because, okay, that is ridiculously clever, because this actually forms the four corners. So this corner goes here, this corner goes over here, this one over here, this one over here. And that's how they get the square shape. That's, you know, if I was a math person, I could appreciate this puzzle a lot. Even without being a math person, I appreciate this puzzle. Even though math puzzles are the bane of my existence. So, cool. Golly, you ran through that puzzle so fast it made my head spin. You're one of those people who does everything all slick like her. I get tired just thinking about it. Alright, pepper cherry. Got another puzzle for me? Okay. Go this way. Quick hide, Professor. I see Inspector Chelmy over there. No need for alarm, Luke. He's likely just gathering information about Dr. Schrader's case. Seems he's finally figured out that the key to solving it lies here in Full Sense. It's as if the inspector's almost got a handle on things for once. Let me confirm. This here is the man you've witnessed asking around about the Elysium box. No doubt about it now. Yep, the man in the photograph is the one. I'd remember that beard anywhere. Well, that seals the deal, just as I suspected. It seems he did make his way to Full Sense. Come along now, Barton. We're moving on. Oh, yes, sir. Right behind you, sir. And coins. Gotta be one more somewhere. Sorry, sir, but I can't let you in. Can't let you in like that. You've got a dress code, or we've got a dress code, see? I'll need to take that hat from you. So you're saying that we can enter if I gave you a hat? Oh dear. Oh dear. Taking Felix's request for that hat at face value, you must now find another hat to hand over from the pattern shown below. The hat you're looking for will be the same shape and size as the one shown above the pattern, but it might not be facing the same direction. Stylus outline. Saying it might not, which means it does not. Spot right here is like super close. If only. If only. I believe I've got it right here. I know how to better outline that. One more try. Yeah. The hardest part is just outlining it. Not even... Okay. My goodness. I don't know how forgiving... Oops. It is. It isn't that nitpicky? Okay, cool. I'm gonna go with that. You missed the intervention? You did not. Smiggy has not shown up yet.
And there we have it.
Name on him. Still waiting. Sneaky, good job spotting that hidden hat. Now the professor has a hat to give to Felix. Coward. There we are, as requested. I have provided you with that hat. Huh? Professor, I don't think that's quite what he meant. Be that as it may, I'm not taking my hat off. Let's go, Luke. But I was really looking forward to stopping in for a snack. A gentleman never takes off his hat, Luke, and that's all I have to say about it. But what about when they tip their hat to, like, ladies passing by? This is too deep for me. Another house. I can do the next hamster goal now? Alright. I'm gonna save that one for towards the end as well. Okay, let's go back this way. Over here. Sir, a minute, please. Oh, hello there. You're the fellow with Inspector Chelmy, yes? The name's Barton, sir. I am a constable serving under Inspector Chelmy, sir. I feel obliged to let you know you may want to reconsider bringing the child up this way. Why? What's up ahead? Things best left unknown till you're older, lad. My advice is to do an about-face and leave the area. I don't think he'll budge on this, Luke. We'll have to find another path leading up that way. Or, you know, he's only suggesting. We could just say, oh no, we're good, man.